be an introduction video I've been meaning to make for a few months now. 2004 Honda CRF 280X, 250 bored out to 280. Got a Leo Vince X3 exhaust, Recluse auto clutch, Scott steering dampener, a few little extra odds and ends here. Story behind this bike is buddy of mine, Ben, bought it blown up. He's an engineer, he's got a couple bikes from him, he's a real good guy. Pretty well known here in Houston for doing good jobs on bikes. He put the bottom end back together, had the top end done, got it cleaned up, had it sit in his garage. It was in pieces. He made me a deal I couldn't really resist. At the time I had a 250R, decided I didn't want to get into motocross, really trail riding is really what I wanted to do. 250R wasn't really right to do a conversion on, it was too clean, it's a nice 08 250R, 0 hours on it basically when I got it. So I picked this bike up. So I decided to put the bike back together, take it up to spring break meet up in Dallas. It was SBK 2017 spring break meet. The whole weekend, put about 250 miles on the bike. First time I ever rode the thing. Had no time to shake it down, no time to make sure everything worked. Bike did great, ran perfect for me all weekend. Brought it back down here to Houston, been riding it for the last month. So I took it out for a ride a couple weeks ago. Get ready for the weekend, I was gonna go ride Rio Bravo Motocross Park for my birthday. Cruising down the road, all of a sudden the engine cut out. No power, felt like it ran out of gas. Had gas in the carb bowl, just wouldn't kick over, wouldn't fire, so I'm not sure if I'm getting no spark or no gas. So it seems I put a little over 500 miles on it according to my trail tech. Things time to kind of tear it apart, figure out what's going on, why it's not wanting to start, why it's not to run. Like I said, it's been flawless the entire time I've had it, not had one problem with it so far. I did go out and ride the week before in a real dirty environment, lots of mud, lots of deep clay down here in Texas, a lot of water. There's a couple of my carburetor vent tube lines had come off. So what I'm hoping is just a simple case of a clogged carburetor. So go ahead and start tearing the bike down, pull the carburetor off, check for spark. Carb probably needs to come apart and get clean anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So figure I'd do a quick introduction on the bike since I'd never really formally introduced it. And at the time, I didn't think to go ahead and record the entire build, which would have been great content. So here we go.
I never leave the body till the job is done. Won't be late for dinner cause I'm mommy's son. And like my pop said, never turn and run. Let's leave them laid out, lights out, kissing on the pavement. What is the edge, 180 and the casing. Only 2 times in Mama and Dino Box. And we're all to Brooklyn and we ain't got guns. Come on! It's a Saturday night, come on!
Alright, so now I've got it down. Bearings off, tank off, plastics off. Go ahead and check for spark first. So by pulling the spark plug wire and coil, shorten it with a screwdriver, cranking it and seeing what happens. See if it gets sparked. Alright, so it seems I'm not getting the spark. So now I have to troubleshoot the ignition system, figure out why I'm not getting the spark. Go ahead and check the relay, check the fuse in the rear end, it's got a battery. Battery shouldn't matter, the stator's what supplies the voltage for starting. I'll go ahead and check that now. Alright, so here's the point I'm at now. We're getting no spark. I need to check the stator and the ignition pulse generator. Make sure they're both working correctly. So we're gonna ohm those out with our digital multimeter. It's on an ohms or resistance setting. These 2 plugs here come out of the side case for the stator. This one here with the blue with the yellow trace and green with white is for the ignition pulse generator. We're gonna check that first. That should have about 250 ohms. So we're looking around 230 to 250 ohms for the ignition pulse generator. We're at 240, which is good enough. Next, we're gonna go ahead and check the secondary and primary ignition coil windings. Blue with the white trace and the white, nothing. We're getting 0. We should have about 1 ohm right there. Yellow to blue, we're getting 9.5. That's right. So it seems my stator is bad. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that off this left side case, take a look for any kind of physical damage. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled the left-hand cover off. Immediately I saw my problem. 2 of the screws to hold on the stator were sitting in the bottom of the case. What I'm assuming happened is the stator moved out of position and contacted the flywheel. The inside of the flywheel is pretty gouged. Contacted the flywheel enough to generate heat, and that destroyed the connections or burned up one of these wires. I'm still not getting continuity. I did a wiggle test on the connections with the ohm meter just to see if maybe it was a connection here that I could possibly resolder. Does not look like the case. So this pretty much confirms that the stator is shot. I'm not really sure if the flywheel is serviceable. There's a gouge, just a few thousandths around about half of the inner circumference. It is a Trail Tech flywheel, so if I get away with keeping it, I'd like to. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot some pictures over to Trail Tech and ask them their opinion if the flywheel is garbage or if it's reusable. But at the very least, I'm gonna have to pick up a new stator. Screws came loose. I don't see any kind of Loctite or anything on here. I'll definitely be using a little blue Loctite when this goes back together. I'll take this opportunity to clean everything out. There were some metal shavings. The oil screen had some metal shavings in it. Went ahead and got those out. That's where I'm at right now. It was a stator after all.